chatty to strangers. I imagine you are the kind of person, if a stranger walked up to you and had a chat, you would quite happily engage in a conversation.
Oh, I do indeed. I think my gran used to say to me when I was about 5 years old, I'd speak to the Queen. So, yes, I'll chat with anybody.
Really? You'll
whether
chat
they like
to
it
anyone?
or not. Yes.
What, do you ever get the feeling they don't want to chat to you? Do you know when to stop chatting?
Quite often.
Why are we talking about this?
Because research tells us, we all know this anyway, that actually you engage with people around you. If you just have a chat, you know, pass the time of day, it makes you feel happier, it makes you feel just better. And we're putting it to the test today on the number 11 bus. We're in Birmingham. Should we go on board the bus? Have we got a sound effect for the bus? No. There we go. John Maguire's in charge, and he's been chatting to people. Have you, John? Have you been spreading a little happiness there, having a bit of a chin wag?
Yeah, spreading a bit of breakfast joy around the number 11 bus. It's an amazing bus route, this, you know, 26 miles long, so just about long enough for us to spend our time on BBC Breakfast going around the route. Absolutely talking to all sorts of different folks getting on and off the bus. Ian, morning to you.
Good morning.
You've been catching the number 11 all your life, haven't you?
Well, I don't know. From the bus stop. It's played a massive role in my life. Got me to a secondary school, got me to many jobs, including my current one.
Yeah.
Used it to connect with other buses and go to other places in Birmingham. So I think a lot of people in Birmingham will associate with the 11 and have fun memories, and met friends on it maybe and stayed friends with them. And
new friends this morning.
Yeah.
We've been having a good chat this morning. So you met friends on the bus over the years?
Yeah, people on the same stop as you. You chat to them at the stop, or you might sit next to them and you see them most days, and as you on your daily commute to work, and they become your friends. You know, you start talking about things in common, you know, and the weather.
The weather.
I think it's commonly talked about amongst most British people.
Hammering down.
Yeah, hot topic of conversation at the moment.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Ian, great to see you this morning. Thanks a lot. Have a good day at work. Yeah, talking about on the move day, BBC crossing divides, building those bridges between different types of people that you might not normally talk to. Good morning, Jenny from National Express, and also Dr. Gillian Sanson from the University of Essex. Now, we have been looking at your app this morning. You've been going out and about with your researchers, just striking up conversations with people randomly and trying to find out how that makes you feel, how it makes them feel. What's going on psychologically?
Well, we're really worried. We get stuck in our own heads and we have this negative voice that says, what if they don't want to talk? What if they think I'm strange? All these things. And the research shows that people enjoy it more than they think, both you and the other person. So we shouldn't worry so much about how it's going to go.
Give us a couple of tips. The weather Ian was talking about is one thing that we can all talk about as Brits. You're a Canadian, you get some pretty funky weather there too, don't you? But give us an example of some conversation starters.
Yeah, so the weather, the traffic, those are common ways to comment on the situation that you already have in common with the other person. Another thing you can do is just tap into your curiosity, ask someone why they're wearing those airplane earrings, or give them a compliment. So for instance, I'm enjoying your colorful socks.
Yeah, they're okay. That's why happy socks this morning.
A compliment is fun to deliver and fun to receive, and when you get a compliment from a stranger, you believe it more because there's nothing in it for them to say something nice to you.
Yeah, so. Of course you think that about my socks. Jenny, and tell us what you as the bus company are doing.
So today we have conversation coaches that will be on board our famous 11. This route, as Ian quite rightly says, it serves multitude of fragmented society and it builds everyone together. It's quite right that, you know, having that conversation on the bus about the weather, about the traffic, about some person's dodgy socks is a great way of building the community together. And why not on public transport, do the bit for the environment and for social interaction.
Oh. Crash the microphone. All right, thanks very much to you. Thanks to Ian too. So there you go, compliments, maybe even insults, whatever it takes to get the conversation started. I wonder when we can get off the number 11 bus. We might be on it all day, you never know. Stay tuned to the news channel later. Anyway, from the number 11 in Birmingham, what a fantastic bunch of commuters we've had this morning. Back to you guys in the studio.
John, has anyone jumped on just to say hello to you? Because we did ask people if they were taking the bus to make an effort to say hello to you.
Yes, Ian said. Ian, thanks, Ian. Have a good day. Cheers. Nice to see you. Bye-bye now. Yeah, all right. Thanks a lot. Well, there we go. Just pulling up at the next stop. Ian was saying he'd spotted us this morning. As you heard, he does take the bus every day, but he jumped on. He said, I've been watching you this morning, so I thought I'd come on and have a chat. So there you go. We're building bridges on breakfast.
Has Ian left? I thought he'd left something behind on the chair there, but he's not. It's okay. I was just checking.
That's the button to press.
Good,
no, that's all right.
John, thank you very much. See you later on.
When was the last time you were on a bus then, eh? 27 minutes past 8.